Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. The Russian defense minister reported a very big success, and that is the Russian forces entered the Ukrainian new oblast, Dnipropetrovsk. So, I will show you maps. The Russians so far fight in Sumy, Kharkiv or Kharkov, Luhansk, Donetsk, Zaporozhye, and then Kherson, including they already have the Crimean Peninsula. This is the contact line. Now the Russians advanced from Donetsk into Dnipropetrovsk Oblast. I will show you on the map, and the Ukrainians deny that is accurate. That's the first topic. And the second one, the Russians, actually there are three topics. The second one, the Russians liberate another settlement in the Donetsk Oblast, in the area of between Toretsk and Pokrovsk. And the third topic is the Russian forces are spotted moving troops from Mariupol into or towards Zaporozhye. Mariupol is in Donetsk and they move into Zaporozhye. Why is that important? It seems like they're going to conduct an offensive. I don't think they need for defense. So let's start with the first topic. Ukrainska Pravda. Russia claims entry into the Dnipropetrovsk Oblast. Ukrainian General Staff denies it. This is Sunday, 8th of June 2025. And where is that located? So here is a little map. You have here is the border between Donetsk and Dnipropetrovsk right here, and I will show you where this is located on the big map. Just remember this little curve right here, this straight line, and this little city. All right, so I'm going to go over the map and see where that is located. First, going here, and we found it. Remember that city I told you to look over? So this is the border right here. These guys claim they entered south of this town called Muravka. So Muravka, these guys entered here. According to the Russians, Muravka right here. Muravka right here. And on a bigger, beautiful map, again, we're going to go here. Remember, it is in this area. Exactly here. See this little thing here? Muravka is on north. I'm going to zoom in. I just want to make sure we got it all right. Here, there's a little river flowing in here, and we're going to go to map and we're going to zoom in. Pak, this is the little river going. This is Muravka right here. This is where the Russians are going to enter, or they're already at the border with Dnipropetrovsk. And from here, they can go and encircle Dnipropetrovsk, as I indicated, is this oblast. Okay. All right. So let's see what the Ukrainians are saying. Russia's Ministry of Defense reported that its forces entered the Dnipropetrovsk Oblast on the morning of June 8th, but the General Staff of Ukraine Armed Forces has refuted the claim. We're going to find out tomorrow. In the morning, Russian forces claimed that they had reached the western border of the DPR, Russian-backed Dnipropetrovsk terrorist organization, and are continuing to advance in the Dnipropetrovsk Oblast. This information does not reflect reality. Why? Are they already in Kiev? All right. Fighting continues in Donetsk Oblast. The enemy has not entered the Dnipropetrovsk Oblast. All right. Okay, man. Meanwhile, defense forces of Ukraine South issued a statement that Russian troops do not abandon intentions to enter the Dnipropetrovsk Oblast, but Ukrainian forces courageously and professionally hold their sector of the front, breaking the plans of the occupiers. Okay, now this is Russian map, and this is from the 6th, not from the 8th. Why from the 6th? Because the Sputnik does not update its thing on weekends. Now these guys say they are from the 8th, right here on the feed on the bottom. Let me show you. Right there on the 8th. So this is where this Ukrainian map shows the 8th. So it's still a little bit over there. There is, I'm looking on the right side. I hope you can see it. Yeah, you see on the bottom over there, the distance. So if you look at that, there is 500 meters. That's 1 kilometer, almost double that, okay? So you got 1,000, I'm sorry, right here. You see right here? I was on the other thing. So 500 meters, 2,000 feet, right here. So there, let's say half of kilometers over there. So let's go back to this article, Sputnik, or let's go to this article. Russian forces liberate Zarya settlement and push into the Dnipropetrovsk region. So this is what the Russians say. As a result of the active and decisive actions by the units of the UK battle group, the settlement of Zarya in the Donetsk People's Republic has been liberated. And then in here, meanwhile, Russia's Center Battle Group have reached the western border of the Donetsk People's Republic and is continuing its offensive into the Dnipropetrovsk region, according to the Ministry of Defense. So where is Zarya? Zarya is, I'm gonna go here, in the area of exactly here. So here's where these guys claim they almost penetrated into Dnipropetrovsk, and Zarya is right here. This is Pokrovsk. The Russians call it Krasnoarmeysk. And here is, in this area, is the Toretsk. Alright, so here is Zarya, right there. The Russians claim they advance in here as well. I will show you, like on the big scheme of things. Because from here we're gonna go to Mariupol. Mariupol is right here where my strong hand is. From here, the Russians claim, in the next, according to Ukrainians, in the next article, Russian forces spotted moving troops toward Zaporozhye from Mariupol. So that means the Russians are sending from Mariupol here towards Zaporozhye. This is Zaporozhye right here. And this is where the line of contact is. So from Mariupol, they send it to Zaporozhye. We don't know exactly where the Russians will do anything. This is Enerhodar. This is where is the nuclear power plant that the Ukrainians are attacking, and they're blaming the Russians attacking their own power plant now, nuclear power plant. So let's see what the Ukrainians say in this article from Ukrinform. This is from the 8th of June 2025. In Mariupol, Russian military equipment has been seen moving towards Polokhy in the Zaporozhian region. We're going to see where Polokhy is. All right, let's see what the intention is. There's some video here. We are seeing military equipment and troops shifting from Donetsk area towards Rozivka and Polokhy in the Zaporozhye region. In particular, at least 5 new self-propelled artillery pieces which look freshly made, and several tanks of different types were spotted near the village of Kasyanivka, north of Mariupol, along the Mariupol-Volnovakha-Donetsk road. All right, let's see if you can find those things. Let's go to the Mariupol first thing, right here, and they're talking about this road, Volokava, and then you have Donetsk. So this area, so the Mariupol here, they're going this way, but how in the hell they say they're gonna go towards this area in Zaporozhye? But again, what was the town? Rozivka. Let's look for Rozivka, shall we? And here it is, Mariupol, Rozivka. They said they're going to go to the other side, Volonivka, Bakaraka, right here, but they're going this way. This is Zaporozhye Oblast, right here. I'm going to show you a different way. Right there. So you see this is Donetsk, right? And this is Zaporozhye. So it's across from here. They're going to come here, and I don't know where from here. I want to show you the other map. Remember this little thing like that. Cove. It's Mariupol. They go right here in this area. And they're going to go towards, I don't know where they're going to be deployed. So, Probably by tomorrow, the Ukrainians will confirm that the Russians entered Dnipropetrovsk. Why do the Russians enter Dnipropetrovsk? And let me show you the map again with these guys. Where I said the fights are occurring, line of contact. Here, this is Sumy, as I said, Sumy Oblast. Then you got Kharkiv. Then you got Luhansk. And you got Donetsk. And you got Luhansk, Donetsk. then you got Zaporozhye, then you got Kherson. So this is the area, the crescent, the fertile crescent right there. And Dnipropetrovsk is the new guy right here, Dnipropetrovsk. We'll find out tomorrow. I think I'm 99% certain the Russians entered, and if they didn't enter yet, that will happen tomorrow. But the Ukrainians will probably announce not Monday, but on Tuesday. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Experience. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.